So now talking about basically which of the following is incorrect about literature review for a proposed study. Begin with a systematic literature search. Yes, it does. Involves critical appraisal of literary studies. This is extremely important. Presents existing knowledge concisely. Yes. Guides the findings. No, no. This cannot be possible. I'll tell you why. Because to guide the finding of the proposed study, you have to conduct the study yourself. And then you have to see the results or the findings. Then a researcher conducts a review of literature to identify a set of potentially useful articles, okay, and books related to the research topic. This process is known as, yes, it is known as review to set of potentially useful articles. Information seeking, yeah. Seeking information. The researcher is basically seeking information to identify a set of potentially useful. So the researcher is seeking information. Literature review is a well thought out and organized search for all literature published. True. Which of the following search query in PubMed will give relevant article for the following question? What is the burden of gastroenteritis among children? Yes, extremely right. Absolutely. See, there are three Boolean operators, or, and not. Or, and not. There are three Boolean operators, or, and not. So here we want to see among children of gastroenteritis and children. Then which of the following Boolean operator will give the highest number of results when used between two given search terms? Yeah, or absolutely right, because if you use and or not, that can, but or will give the highest. And or not are three Boolean operators. All is not a Boolean operator. Then a researcher wants to study the effect of physical activity on reduction of systolic blood pressure among patients with hypertension. Okay, the researcher has identified a subset of documents which are the most relevant to the research question within a large document collection. This process is known as information retrieval. Yeah, because the researcher wants to retrieve the information. Therefore, then after that, moving on to the organized collection of articles, abstracts, scientific proceedings, books, and citations used for the purpose of literature review is known as database. Yes. Then which of the following does not satisfy the ethical principles in conducting a literature review? Results from previous studies are present without distortion. Weaknesses of previous studies are highlighted. Previous studies are accurately cited. Yes, we can use all of them. But this reputation of study authors are questioned. No, we will not use this. If the reputation is questioned, we will obviously reject the study, that published article. Then for which of the following purpose is the Boolean operator or used? Connecting synonyms of one key concept. Yes, this is right. Connecting synonyms of one key concept, right. Medical subject headings is a controlled vocabulary used for indexing articles in PubMed. Okay, this finishes the third assignment. Bye.